the one you dream of every night. La seule chose qui te préoccupe, c'est la gloire. Le cheminement de la réussite, of pushing yourself further than ever before. But the true glory is in the shadows. Les sacrifices que tu fais, quand toutes les chances sont contre toi. When you can't push one more second, chase the glory. Visez haut.
U-Sports on CBC, presented by les championnats U-Sport à Radio-Canada. Une présentation du gouvernement du Canada, the Government of Canada. Nike, just do it. Faites-le. Fox 40, celebrating more than a decade of the Fox 40 U-Sports Coach of the Year program. Fier partenaire des prix de l'entraîneur de l'année U-Sport. Veriburn, medical supply partner of varsity athletics since 1979. Partenaire du sport universitaire depuis 1979. Barron, exclusive supplier of U-Sports Championship rings. Le fournisseur exclusif des bagues des championnats U-Sport. By Connect Energy, proud presenting partner of this U-Sports Championship. Par Connect Énergie, fier partenaire de ce championnat U-Sport. And by GFL, proud title partner of the 2024 GFL U-Sports Women's Hockey Championship. Par GFL, fier partenaire en titre du championnat de hockey féminin U-Sport 2024.
Welcome to the GFL 2024 U-Sports Women's Hockey Championship presented by Connect Energy on CBC. I am Daniela Ponticelli alongside Rihanna Kaminsky as we get set to bring you this U-Sports Championship semi-final. First ever national tournament matchup between the number 1 seed Concordia Stingers and the number 4 seed Waterloo Warriors. This is the battle of the champions here, the RSEQ champion taking on the OUA champs. And this has been what everyone has been working for. Needed those 2 quarterfinal wins to get them through to this. They know they'll be playing for a medal tomorrow, Rihanna, but it just depends what color.
Exactly. Of course, everybody's wanting to punch their ticket into that gold medal final tomorrow, but we have 60 minutes of hockey ahead of us to decide whether it's going to be the Stingers or the Warriors.
And history, well, it's looking to be made either way. Concordia would love to go their 3rd straight final, vie for their 2nd national title in 3 years, while Waterloo, they have never been on this stage before, and they are all kinds of fired up. Opening face-off is coming up after the break, live from the University of Saskatchewan in Saskatoon. You're watching U-Sports on CBC.
We're looking for talented players to join our team.
The Health Sciences Association of Saskatchewan is a union representing an all-star team of over 4,000 specialized healthcare professionals, giving it their all in over 30 professions within Saskatchewan. Our members are geared up and at the drop of a puck are ready to help you get your health back in the game. You'll find our members in hospitals, emergency services, communities, and long-term care. Your hometown team, ready to assist you in reaching your health goals. HSAS are proud sponsors of the gold medal game in support of the Saskatoon Food Bank.
Parce que le sport, ça se regarde en direct. Soyez au cœur de l'action avec les web diffusions en direct d'événements sportifs.
U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
They don't do it for the likes or for the shares. They do it for the fun of it, for the thrill, for the camaraderie, for the memories. CBC Sports, just because they love it.
Get set now for the first championship semifinal in net for the OUA champion Waterloo Warriors. Michaela Schnarch had 20 saves in their 6-1 win over the St. FX X-Women in the quarterfinal. And in the other net, Jordan Verbeek, 26 saves in their 4-0 shutout win over the University of Saskatchewan Huskies. Verbeek with the top seed Concordia Stingers taking on the number 4 seed Waterloo Warriors. As mentioned, this is a semifinal between two conference champions. The one after this will see a semifinal between the same conference finalists. That's right. It'll be RSEQ taking on the OUA when it comes to the medal rounds. We'll see how everything shakes out after this. This game will determine who's heading into the gold medal final and who will play for bronze on Championship Sunday. I am Daniela Ponticelli alongside Brianna Kaminsky, and meeting at center ice, Emmy Fecteau, the captain for Concordia. Across from Leah Herford, top scorer for the Waterloo Warriors this regular season. Both teams with statement wins in their quarterfinal, but this is what it comes down to. And Concordia had a great run in last year's tournament, made it all the way to the final, and then 1.8 seconds left in the third period. Mount Royal University Cougars tied it up, and they defeated the Stingers in overtime. That is what's on the line here. Concordia has been waiting for their shot at redemption since then. Philbert teeing up a shot. It's wide, but right on the doorstep, Jessimo Drapeau, who already has points in this tournament. She got 1 assist in that quarterfinal win.
And of course, Waterloo Warriors, never having played in this tournament, they're going to be hosting next year, so just trying to finish as high as they can. I want to say they're happy to be here, but they're going to be happy if they can come home with some medal around their neck.
It is always so sweet to be able to get some nationals experience under your belt before you get to host, because you know you'll be on the stage again next year. Right in front, Lucier. That shot doesn't quite get off, but Emily Lucier having a 2-point night. 2 goals, that is, Thursday in their semifinal over the University of Saskatchewan Huskies. The tournament's first shutout. There has been 2 so far. The second in the consolation round earlier today. Both of those shutouts, though, 4-0 wins. Concordia with some sustained possession here, but Waterloo getting their sticks on it. Trisha Cho, number 2 for Waterloo. She made her surprise debut in the McCaw Cup final that brought them here to this event as the OUA champions. Coming in fast, force to the outside, sharp angle shot, but Orth was right in front, and Carly Orth has a great story too. She had the overtime game-winning assist in that McCaw Cup final. Everyone thought she was going to take the shot, Rihanna, but then she didn't. She passed. So you're looking at a team that knows how to work together really well.
Which is obviously what brought them to the OUA championship, and is going to do well to serve them here in this tournament as they try to punch that ticket to the big dance tomorrow.
Concordia, perfect regular season. So far, so good here on the national stage, but they did drop 2 playoff games. Bejan Cyr carrying it in, taking to the middle now. Chance in front, backhand. Drapeau. Quick work on her stick, but it's taken away this time by Andrea Murray. Some sharp black uniforms for the Waterloo Warriors. Came out with their bright yellows on Thursday. Good fan support for both teams. Right now, Concordia trying to work out of their own end. As Amélie Lucier gets caught up on the Waterloo wall. Got to watch for her, top scorer and a rookie at that. Always so impressive. She's only going to get better from here, and she's already very good. Zoe Thibault tries to take it away, but James keeps it out. Tatum James with a hat trick in that first quarterfinal. Still the only player with a hat trick in this tournament so far.
Shemri Bassi for UBC got
I
fairly
knew
close,
it. I was
but
looking at you. I'm going, wait a minute. You're going to check me on that one.
not quite though.
Coming around, Tatum James. Yeah, we've had some 2-goal performances in this event. And it was UBC that got that second shutout of the tournament, 4-0 over the UNB Reds. Unfortunately for Reds fans, ending New Brunswick's turn at this year's event, the AUS champions. So it'll be an all-Canada West consolation final starting tomorrow morning. Now a chance, Waterloo, oh, fans on it in the slot. It was there, they were trying to jump on it. Setting up now in front is Ray. She goes around. Now another chance, that one skims by. Jordan Verbeek watching from her net.
Great eyes by her on the play as she tracks that puck all the way around.
Asian Cyr to Lavoie. Lavoie had a 2-point night as well on Thursday. Comes in, shoots, and it's stopped by Schnarr.
First shot, first save. Already a fantastic way to start the game for Schnarr.
Nearly a full 4 minutes in, we're getting the first shot on goal by Concordia. Both teams now with 1 each.
Nice, easy save for her.
Concordia loves to shoot on the move. Seen a couple attempts at that earlier on. Now they'll have another go at it. Rosalie Perron tries to get it back on her stick, can't. It's taken back by Camille Richard. Stingers drive it down the near wall this time. They go for a change. Now Carly Orth is looking for a pass. Finds Murray, flips it down.
These two teams still just trying to feel each other out here. Of course, they may have met in exhibition being so close to each other, but on the national stage here, this is their first ever meeting.
This is where there's pressure now added to that too. Just taking a quick look, you know, the other side of it is Waterloo, they are not necessarily the offensive powerhouse that is the Stingers, but when it comes to it, it's just one game in this tournament, and it could get you a shot at a national title in your very first appearance.
And Concordia is definitely chasing one of those.
Concordia had 107 goals in their regular season, a plus 78 goal differential. Meanwhile, Waterloo, 78 goals and a plus 25 goal differential. Just to show you a little bit of the offensive prowess of the Stingers. Of course, two very different conferences, so it's hard always to do that paper-to-paper comparison, Rihanna, but just to let everybody watching know, you know, that's what you're coming into here. Concordia is a very strong team, and not just that, it's been built now for 3 straight years as RSEQ champions, and that does not come easy. Coached by the likes of Julie Chu, decorated Olympian, world champion with Team USA. Has been with the Concordia Stingers program now, along with her wife, Caroline Ouellette.
Didn't Julie Chu win Coach of the Year?
Oh yeah, she did this year. That also goes to show, right? That perfect regular season, 25 wins, undefeated. Would go a long way. Leonie Frobert in front. That was as good a shot as you're going to get. Gaudreau is right on the doorstep. Gendreau rather, will try once again. Puck gets taken away this time by Waterloo and intercepted. Lavoie with a shot in front, and they score! Zoe Thibault gets her stick on it too. It's a big team goal to get on the board for Concordia. Zoe Thibault leading out the line on that one.
Is what it's going to be. You're going to have your initial shot, but then picking up those rebounds around the net, using that tenacity. Thibault didn't just let Schnarr cover up the puck. She was there stuffing in 5-hole. Putting her team up on the board, 1-0.
We always talk about playing until you hear the whistle, and that's exactly what Zoe Thibault did. And that is her second point of the tournament. She had an assist on the Lucier goal. Lucier's first goal, rather, in the quarterfinal, but that is Zoe Thibault's first goal of this year's Nationals. Coming around, Waterloo would like to respond. Fans on that one. There's a shot from the point. It's hard down low. Bejan Cyr scored on Thursday.
Stingers' first goal scored by number 7, Noemi.
Now Waterloo will try to set up again. Forced to the outside, though. We saw this as well with the Huskies. They didn't have much opportunity to get in the middle, get in the slot in that quarterfinal.
Huskies didn't have much of an opportunity for anything. They were shut down, didn't manage to best the goalie, Jordan Verbeek, at all.
And they tried to jump out early, and Waterloo, very strong start here. It's just Concordia is going to find whatever, any sort of mistake you might make or open lane you might leave, and they're going to jump right on it. Now Andrea Murray looking to clear it along with Carly Orth. A lot of veteran players on this Waterloo team as well. Many fifth years. It's got to be great to make it all the way into this championship bracket. Now Yassimo Drapeau, she tries to get by. You know what, even though she was stopped, she gets back at it again. Orth in the circle, Drapeau, relentless on her along with Bejan Cyr. Pulled off the wall by Andrea Murray. And around Emmy Fecteau, the captain, who got the game winner, by the way, in that 4-0 win. She opened scoring for the Stingers. Shots on goal, just 3-1, but the Stingers able to be efficient on that third shot, getting that first goal of the game.
I'd say we're still seeing each team feel each other out a little bit. Of course, Concordia drawing first blood on that goal.
It was assisted by Amalie Lavoie and Chloé Gendreau, and Lavoie now with 3 points in the tournament. That'll be her third assist. Orth trying to feed it to Herfurt. And Herfurt, top scorer for the Waterloo Warriors, didn't quite need to get going in the quarterfinal. Maybe needed here, as Orth will test that out. Herfurt played 3 fewer games in the regular season and still managed to be the team's leader in points and goals. Lucier trying to work it around. Justine Yell everywhere on the ice, number 10. Back at it today.
Player of the game in her game the other day.
Now Tatum James. And from one player of the game to the other, as Tatum James, of course, made a statement. Not only 3 goals for a hat trick, but also 1 assist. They're gonna look for a chance to cut through the traffic in front, but the Stingers just gathering together. Lindsay Aitchison trying a different lane this time, and she unable to get the shot off. Concordia crowd here inside Merlis Belsher Place in front, cross crease rather. Unable to get going. Brooklyn Cole, the captain of the Waterloo Warriors. Now Bureau Gagnon showing off her stick handling skills, carrying it far side. Trying to shake off Sarah Irwin. Now a board battle just behind the net of Verbeek. Check that, Michaela Schnarr in net for Waterloo. Perron for Bureau Gagnon. And that feed in front, Rice was working close as well. Courtney Rice for the Stingers. Show. And we've got our first penalty of the game, a hooking call. This is a big opportunity here for Waterloo, as it'll be Courtney Rice heading to the penalty box.
Of course, that puck drop's coming all the way down into the Concordia end, so great chance for them to set up their power play. Really going to test Concordia here. A great opportunity to even up that scoreboard.
So the Concordia Stingers here coming through the regular season with a 95% penalty kill. They were absolutely outstanding in that undefeated run, but now a bigger chance for Waterloo as they try to get going. They were just 12.3% on the power play in the regular season. And in front, and it's just wide. Tatum James was where she needed to be. Low slot, now working top circle. Trying to find some room, get around, create that movement. But Leonie Philbert right there to take it away. They'll go at it again, 5-on-4 for Waterloo. Fennell trying to work it from the point, cross ice. And what a stick by Captain Emmy Fecteau. As she tries to clear it, it's still alive on the attack for Waterloo. As Herford, she was going for it, but Concordia just so good, so clean on the clear.
And they're doing fantastic, blocking shots through the middle. That penalty kill, I believe, had 3 or 4 just on that play.
Waterloo was 1 for 5 on the power play against the St. FX X-Women on Thursday afternoon, so they were able to get a power play goal in this tournament so far, and they're going to chase it down now, defending despite having the player advantage. And Carly Orth, she's going to change this herself, carry it over, one-handed, coming up on a Stingers wall.
They're just going to shut her down. Great job so far by that Concordia Stingers penalty kill. Stepping in front of as many shots as they can, making sure players aren't getting through. You can look and see right there.
Just felt a little too easy for the Stingers to close up the slot as they do. And showing that hand consistently here in the tournament so far. Waterloo setting up again. They still have some time. 5 seconds left before Courtney Rice jumps out of the penalty box here. Lindsay Aitchison is pulling back and accounting for Courtney Rice. Now back to even strength and Emily Lucier. She wants to come out along with Lavoie. These two coming in fast. Big circle back to Philbert now. Shoot through traffic. It's turned aside, deflected out from in front. Waterloo also quick to close any gaps in front of the crease. Trisha Cho trying to find a place to pass. Sends it down, played by Verbeek. Concordia just looking to move it up. They find Jean Drouot. She's got an assist already. Thibault with the opening goal. Fans on that shot. That time, Michaela Schnarr covers it up with confidence. It is a 1-0 lead for Concordia. CBC Sports is the home of university sports in Canada. You can catch the gold medal game of the 2024 University Cup tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. You are watching U Sports on CBC.
Hey, change makers. Change it up. Turn ideas into action. Passion into purpose. And questions into real solutions. Because whatever path you choose, here you'll make an impact and get ready to change the world. Make your change. Discover your story at Waterloo.
Just over 7 minutes to go in the first period of this championship semifinal between the Concordia Stingers and Waterloo Warriors. This is the women's U Sports Hockey Championship. The men's, though, taking place in Toronto, and the 2024 University Cup will be decided 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 Pacific from Mattamy Athletic Center. Right now inside Merlis Belsher Place in Saskatoon. It's a power play for Concordia, and they get a big shot off, and they're going to try again. Drapeau, this is the pass. Back to the point. Philbert pulls up, shoots. It's kicked aside by Schnarr. Réjean Sears sends it around. Drapeau. Pass it back to Fecteau this time. Throws it on the net. Where's the puck? They've got it. There's the whistle. And there's the ensuing scrum. Lauren Bell with the penalty, by the way. 2 minutes for hooking just prior to the break.
And such passion by both teams there in that little bit of a scrum. Fantastic shot. Not quite sure where that puck went, but they're both fighting. Both teams are going to be fighting all game long to get to that gold medal final tomorrow.
1-0 lead for Concordia. Scored at even strength, but now Concordia on the power play. Philbert to Réjean Sears. Another shot. They'll take perimeter shots all day. Thibault loves being right on the doorstep. That's where she was to help out and get that first goal for the team. So Waterloo trying to spread out and take up space. Fecteau already kind of in the middle. Drapeau. Back to Philbert. They'll trade passes. Fecteau now to Drapeau in front. It's kicked away by Schnarr once again. And a good save by Schnarr to force that puck all the way around.
Able to burn a few more seconds of that penalty. Concordia is so dangerous when they all get skating together and moving that puck around in the offensive end.
They have 32 power play goals in their regular season. They know how to score on the advantage. So a penalty kill here for Waterloo. Big confidence boost for the Warriors as well. And of course, stopping any further lead from the number 1 seed right in front, short-handed this time. That one just getting caught in the skates there. Menard and now Lucier. Pass to Lavoie, backhand, that's blocked. And what a block it was by Trisha Cho. Boyer to Lavoie. Back to Boyer, shoots! Schnarr with the save. Lucier to Bureau Gagnon now. We're back to even strength. Lauren Bell through traffic though. No shot, they try again. These unruly rebounds are coming up big here for Concordia. They're able to maintain pressure in the zone.
And that's exactly how they got that first goal, getting that rebound, putting it into the net was Thibault, and they're going to prove to be dangerous again. throughout the night.
Rosalie Perron taking the shot. That one off the body this time of Jesse Fennell. He goes around, some support there by Paige Wren. Nice pass over to Murray. But Sandrine Veillette is able to take it away. Solid work by Sandrine Veillette. Get it back to Perron. Gonna work it up the near side, all the way around. Below the goal line, Fecteau loves to play it here to Drapeau that time. Waterloo. Orth being swarmed by 4 Stingers. Pressed against the board that time. Massimo Drapeau taking it from the far side. Finding room in the middle. Solid effort from Waterloo now coming through as they set up a shot. And it's read perfect by Jordan Verbeek.
I'm sure Jordan Verbeek is going to be happy to take shots like that all night. Just nice and soft, right into the crest. Those ones always make you feel pretty confident and keeps you involved in the game because she hasn't, well, I guess looking at the board, she's had a few, but it doesn't feel like she's had all that many so far.
Right now, Concordia Stingers 5-4 advantage on the shots on goal. 5-4, and we have just less than 4 minutes to go in this opening frame. There have been plenty of blocked shots from either side as well, kind of nullifying any efforts there.
6 for Waterloo, 3 for Concordia.
Start to add to that, right? That could be 6 shots on goal, instead it's blocked. Gendreau. Quick to find Lucier, coming in with speed. Being matched currently by Mitchell. Gendreau tees up the pass. Lucier shoots and it's stopped by Schnarr. Lucier just tries to backhand it.
Which we saw quite a bit of throughout the tournament so far. Has been successful once or twice, but really got to read the play if it's going to work for you, as you can see there.
Obviously, what is the advantage of switching up perhaps your shot right in front of the goalie?
Depending on how dangerous you are with it, it can be a little bit of an advantage, but when you're that close, not a big one.
Well, the backhand is certainly a preference in small spaces. It seems like Lucier almost gave up a little bit of time
by bringing it to her backhand.
That being said, I'm not here to critique Amélie Lucier. She has done very well for herself all season long, and this is what this tournament is about, is finding what works for you, your skills, and just defining it even further against the best in the country. The Stingers are, on paper, the best in the country. They want to prove that tomorrow. Fecteau with a wraparound, it gets saved. They have a good wheelhouse of different types of goals. Great movement on the ice through traffic, and what a save by Schnarr. Sent to the far side.
Great read of the play and the puck there for her. Had a little bit of traffic in front of her, but all eyes on that puck.
To me, that was brilliant work by Emmy Fecteau. Knew she needed to find a different lane, and my goodness, Michaela Schnarr just had her eyes on it. Tatum James now. Waterloo needing to find a way to sustain some pressure in the Stinger zone, but Concordia always happy to clear it. In front, Orth. And along the line, Cho.
Verbeek without a stick.
Verbeek without a stick. That big opportunity here for Waterloo if they can keep pressure. Doesn't take long though for Concordia. Now Rice, and she scores! Courtney Rice fires that one in. Second of the game for Concordia. Their first of this Nationals tournament.
Looking at that, with great speed, beats the defender, finds that top of the net, and it's all net for Courtney Rice. She's got a penalty this afternoon. She's got a goal. She's having a heck of a game so far.
It's gotta feel good for players, right? When you're like, oh, darn, I just cost my team, you know, that penalty. Of course, her team handled the penalty kill no problem. Then to come out and score the second goal, just adding a little bit of a tougher lead on Waterloo.
Good way to make it up for your teammates.
Coming back, Brooklyn Cole. She'd like to set something up. McCarthy. Good shot on Verbeek, but it shrugged away. Board battle now to the stick side of Jordan Verbeek. And in what could have been really a big moment for Waterloo with Verbeek without a stick, they were kind of set up where they needed to be, and then Courtney Rice said, you know what, I'm going to swing this the other way.
Which is so good on a play like that. When your goalie does lose your stick, that's when you just look at them and a player hands back their stick. That's what should have been done because she was without it for quite some time there.
Courtney Rice, one of the many taller players for the Concordia Stingers, 5'10", second year out of Cambridge, Ontario. And she did that all by herself right now, still sitting unassisted, but we have seen in this tournament adults assists added on.
Assists added on, goals changed. Happened earlier today when we thought Gaskell got a goal, but it ended up being Shanry Bassey with the tip-in.
Oh, those tip-ins are deadly too, right? Right there, you have to like double check your eyes, make sure that you've seen something, and those things too, at the end of the day, as exciting as it is for one player to celebrate it, they're just happy the team obviously added to the tally.
Getting a goal, of course.
Now in the neutral zone, just outside the Waterloo end, we are now within the final minute of the first period. Stingers up 2-0 on the Warriors. A win here gets them into the gold medal game. We have seen them really pour on the goals when they know what's at stake. It's not an elimination game, obviously, Rihanna, but it is in so many ways because they are here solely to get that national title.
Of course, everybody wants to get a gold medal. You are always coming out and playing for gold, especially here in these quarterfinals. Yes, of course, you can play for bronze, but you want to be a national champion.
Who wants to be a national champion? The Concordia Stingers really do. Now, Aitchison coming in fast, trying to fire it on. Does get the shot off for Verbeek. Forced outside, Carly Orth. Oh, that's stripped away. What a quick move. Smooth passes by the Stingers. Jumping to it, Fennell trying to work alongside Aitchison to clear it out. The final seconds, loose puck. Phil Bear nearly jumps on it. Cole. Bureau Gagnon even blocking that pass. And a good stop by Verbeek with just 4.9 seconds left.
Brooklyn Cole, of course, tried to make that pass, got stopped by the Concordia player, so she just walks it in all by herself, gets a shot off. And they'll get that puck drop down in the Concordia end to close out this period.
So yes, while not an elimination game, Concordia has always done well in high-pressure situations, including those elimination games during the playoffs. And right now, feeling good, the top seed heading into the locker room for the first intermission with a 2-0 lead over the OU8 champion Waterloo Warriors. Still plenty of hockey left. Time now for Waterloo to look at how they might want to adjust. Daniela Ponticelli alongside Brianna Kaminsky will be back with more in the first intermission. You are watching U Sports on CBC. Chase the glory.
Sabres in sweet period summary, first period shots on goal for the Sabres 9. And for the
In the heart of every girl, there's a dream. Gliding on the ice, scoring the winning goal. Greatness isn't just found in the big leagues. It starts right here in our communities. At these rinks, with these girls. Here's to the dreamers, the believers, and the ones who lace up their skates. Saskatoon Mitsubishi, empowering dreams, one stride at a time.
Parce que le sport, ça se regarde en direct. Soyez au cœur de l'action avec les web diffusions en direct d'événements sportifs.
In the heart of Saskatoon, where the winters are long, hockey is not just a sport, it's a way of life. Behind every team, there's a community that supports them. At Connect Energy, we're proud to be a Saskatoon-based company that powers local businesses with natural gas options to help them thrive. We're excited to sponsor the 2024 GFL U Sports Women's Hockey Championship. Join us in supporting local businesses and the future of hockey.
Hey U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team Collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
Parce que le sport, c'est aussi des parcours inspirants. Un regard unique sur l'humain derrière l'athlète.
Exploiter mon potentiel au maximum, c'est un truc de fou.
Découvrez les récits numériques et vidéos de Podium sur radiocanada.ca et sur l'appli Info.
Welcome back to U Sports on CBC and our coverage of the GFL 2024 Women's National Hockey Championship presented by Connect Energy in Saskatoon. It's the first intermission inside Merlis Belsher Place. It's a 2-0 lead so far for the Concordia Stingers, the number 1 seed, taking on the number 4 seed OUA champion Waterloo Warriors. Every year, U Sports celebrates its best student athletes and coaches, honoring major accomplishments in each sport. Here are the nominees and winners of the Fox 40 U Sports Coach of the Year and U Sports Rookie of the Year awards.
The nominees for U Sports Women's Hockey Rookie of the Year are en nomination pour le prix de la recrue de l'année en hockey féminin U-Sport 2024 des sports universitaires de l'Atlantique from the AUS, Ireland McCloskey, St. Francis Xavier University, Université St. Francis Xavier, du Réseau du Sport étudiant du Québec from the RCQ, Gabrielle Santerre, Université Bishops University, du Sport universitaire de l'Ontario from the OUA, Abby Lunny, Nipissing University, Université de Nipissing, et de l'Association Ouest Canadienne from Canada West, Jalen Morris, University of British Columbia, Université de la Colombie-Britannique. La lauréate du prix recrue de l'année en hockey féminin U-Sport est the winner of the U Sports Rookie of the Year in women's hockey is Gabrielle Santerre, Université Bishops University. Here are the nominees for the 2024 Fox 40 U Sports Women's Hockey Coach of the Year Award. Voici les candidats pour le prix de l'entraîneur de l'année Fox 40 U Sport. Des sports universitaires de l'Atlantique, from the AUS, Chris Larade, Université St. Mary's University. Du Réseau du Sport étudiant du Québec, from the RCQ, Julie Chu, Université Concordia University. Du sport universitaire de l'Ontario, from the OUA, Katie Mora, Université de Guelph, University of Guelph, et de l'Association Ouest Canadienne, from Canada West, Scott Rivet, Université Mount Royal University. Le ou la lauréate du prix Fox 40 en tant qu'entraîneur de l'année est the winner of the Fox 40 Coach of the Year Award is Julie Chu, Université Concordia University.
Can you tell us your experience on the board? When I was younger. Merci, wow. I can't believe I won. It's crazy.
Oh, that's great to hear.
I just love the game and I'm just so thankful.
The exchange was awesome. Yeah. inspire, and impact the climate.
Feel every hit, point, and celebration as if you're standing right on the sideline. Our passionate team unlocks a world of possibilities with digital broadcasting made simple, bringing heart-pounding action directly to millions of fans. Proudly Canadian, ISI Live, be there.
Hey U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team Collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
They don't do it for the likes or for the shares. They do it for the fun of it, for the thrill, for the camaraderie, for the memories. CBC Sports, just because they love it.
U Sports on CBC, presented by les championnats U-Sport à Radio-Canada. Une présentation du gouvernement du Canada, the Government of Canada. Nike, just do it. Faites-le. Fox 40, celebrating more than a decade of the Fox 40 U Sports Coach of the Year program. Fier partenaire des prix de l'entraîneur de l'année U-Sport. Veriburn, medical supply partner of varsity athletics since 1979. Partenaire du sport universitaire depuis 1979. Barron, exclusive supplier of U-Sports championship rings. Le fournisseur exclusif des bagues des championnats U-Sport. By Connect Energy, proud presenting partner of this U-Sports championship. Par Connect Énergie, fier partenaire de ce championnat U-Sport. And by GFL, proud title partner of the 2024 GFL U-Sports Women's Hockey Championship. Par GFL, fier partenaire en titre du championnat de hockey féminin U-Sport 2024.
Had a look back at the first period highlights. Concordia Stingers with a 2-0 lead over the Waterloo Warriors. Some chances as well, but both teams able to put up a defensive effort here in the first period, through the first period, I should say. Stingers with 9 shots on goal, Waterloo Warriors with just 6. And that also is a little bit different than what we've seen from Concordia, that a team that likes to pile on those shots as well. They came through their quarterfinal against the University of Saskatchewan Huskies, out-shooting their opponent 41-26 through those 3 periods. Those goals by Concordia scored by Zoe Thibault right on the doorstep. She was helped by Emily Lavoie and Chloe Gendreau. And then a goal still right now unassisted by Concordia's Courtney Rice to put them up 2-0. Daniela Ponticelli alongside Brianna Kaminsky. And Concordia, we know they're dominant. We've talked about this threat, and we're going to keep talking about it until they prove otherwise, because so far through 20 minutes, you've noticed it really is Concordia's game.
It definitely is Concordia's game. They are finding all the holes that Waterloo is leaving open, no matter how small it is, and they are just going to keep exploiting them, as you've seen so far in the first period. I mean, Concordia, just such a force to be reckoned with out there on the ice. They're really forcing Waterloo to play up to a higher level. So Waterloo, you can definitely see they're starting to step up, but don't count them out just yet. They might not be on the scoreboard, but the other night they did manage to come back with a huge third period, netting 5 goals. So as much as Concordia is out there dominating right now, do not count Waterloo out just yet.
Now that was the quarterfinal against the St. FX X-Women to kick off this entire tournament. And one of the things that really set the Warriors up for success was also jumping on the first goal of the tournament 27 seconds into that first period. So it's still the fastest goal of the tournament. Yep. And it was just so quick. Tatum James capitalized on it. But yes, it was a slower build in that game. It was a 1-0 lead for them until the third period, when everything opened up. 2 more goals for Tatum James and so on and so forth. And really putting on a masterful display over the St. FX X-Women. Unfortunately, the AUS finalists, for their fans, they're now done their play as well. They were in the consolation semifinals earlier today. And that's how it goes. The consolation bracket, the best you can play for is 5th, and that game is now set between the Canada West representatives, the champion UBC Thunderbirds, and the host, the number 8 seed here, University of Saskatchewan Huskies. Back to this game. Yeah. What's at stake? We've talked about it. The gold medal game tomorrow, bronze as well. And for Waterloo, no matter how they slice it, and they can't think this way while they're playing, but no matter how you slice it for Waterloo, this is a big win. Their first ever appearance at Nationals. And yes, as OUA champions, their first time claiming that title as well. You've got to feel good about where they're at, but how would you adjust, Brianna, if you're going into that locker room and you're looking at the way that Concordia's been playing?
You're definitely going to have to get way more shots on net. They haven't had a ton of time down in the Concordia end, so really getting the team together to play a little bit more offensively. They've been fantastic with blocking shots down in their own, so defensively they're playing pretty well. It's going to be getting into that other zone. You know, bring in some speed through there, weave your way through the players, and try to exploit Verbeek a little bit more.
I'm trying to activate Leah Herford, who is their leading scorer. She did have 1 assist on the game-winning goal, or what would become the game-winning goal in that big game in the quarterfinal, but she is someone that they do look to consistently to make big plays. Not only impressive, 14 goals in the regular season for 27 points in 25 games. She had 2 power play goals, 5 power play assists, 1 shorthanded goal, 4 game-winning goals. So they are truly needing to look for a big performance from Leah as well in this game, more perhaps than they did in that quarterfinal.
Big time. I mean, you look at the roster here for Waterloo, and as much as Concordia's got a deep roster with so many players putting up points, goals, and assists, you've got the same story happening for Waterloo, like right down the line. Everybody at some point has managed to get an assist, managed to get a goal, so really going to be looking at everyone to be able to produce for the team.
We talked a bit about Concordia's head coach, Julie Chu, but on the bench, leading the way for Waterloo is Sean Regan. It's his 12th season as head coach of the women's program, so he's got to feel good about this one. And over the past 11 seasons, he led the Warriors to an 117, 91, and 27 record. And he guided Waterloo to the postseason 7 of the last 8 seasons. So what he's building here is a team that is learning constantly. They were able to clinch that first OUA title. And what an absolute moment it would be for them to topple the #1 seed. But it really does take a lot to beat a team like the Stingers, a team that is so poised, perfect through the regular season, and had a mission. That's what I heard from all of them. No, we are coming back to play in that gold medal game because of what happened against the number 8 seed Mount Royal University Cougars last year. It's got to sting, and that's, yeah, pun intended, I suppose, but it's got to sting when you had 1.8 seconds left to celebrate the championship. The game is tied. And then when you go to overtime, it's a whole other beast.
It is a whole other beast because you come in after tying up a game like that, like Mount Royal did, and you are on fire.
We haven't seen overtime yet in this tournament. All games ending in regulation. 2 shutout wins. One of them, Concordia, in the quarterfinal right now with a 2-0 lead as we start this second frame. Daniela Ponticelli alongside Brianna Kaminsky. And a great Montreal cheering section, which I'm not surprised by. They traveled well, of course, last year when they did it to go from their home to the Caravan. What a shot taken, coming in close by Fennell, but pushed aside. So Waterloo taking a page out of a number of other teams saying, let's jump to it, get to the offense quick, and then watch as the Stingers respond. Drapeau takes a shot, it's stopped by Schnarr. Yassimo Drapeau, we talked about her a lot, and for good reason. Third year, 5'6" forward, studying psychology, and she's got a lot on her mind when it comes to knowing how to score. She scored 11 goals in the regular season, 7 on the power play. And now in the Waterloo end again, Concordia. Knowing they can take a little bit of time here, Gendreau. Lucier, to keep it in, can't. Now Waterloo coming in fast this time. Far side, it's poked by Richard. Quick stick work by number 23. Gendreau to Zoe Thibault and back again. These two connected for that first goal. Gendreau. Brooklyn Cole gets her stick on it for Waterloo. And now the Warriors have a chance. Coming in quick, Pritchard with a shot in the glove. Something to be said about these chances, though, that Waterloo are getting. They are forced maybe to shoot a little bit earlier than they would like.
Probably a little bit quicker than they would like to, but still, take a shot, get it on net, get it on that goaltender. You might get lucky, you might have that rebound pop out just like it did for Thibault's goal, and just go and push it in a little bit.
Shots on goal, 13-8 for the Stingers early on here in the second period. Justine Yell in face-off circle. Some help from Lavoie to carry it out. Now Bejan Cyr putting on the speed. Lavoie in front, it's just high. She beat the 2 Waterloo players right in the slot. So quick, slipped right through the middle. And Lavoie will look to move it up quick. No, drop pass to Bureau Gagnon. Sent back around, Justine Yell. Shot from Philbert, catches the body in front, and that time Schnarr is on it.
Those block shots are going to be so key going both ways today, I believe. Waterloo already at 6. He's going to make it 7 of those. And Concordia's had a few, but not just block shots, getting their bodies in the way, breaking up some of those passing plays.
Amy Fecteau with a face-off win for Concordia. Now Philbert. There's a clean to Fecteau, takes a shot kick save by Schnarr. Force to the near side now, Philbert. Pressure from Tatum James. Fennell trying to work it around the end boards. Bejan Cyr looking for the pass. Tries to drop it for Fecteau. Waterloo able to get it back into the neutral zone. Leonardon finds Hefford, and there's the shot. Leah Herford finally getting a little bit of a chance to get going.
Yes, we're looking for her to produce a little bit more. She had time, split those defenders to get that shot in on Jordan Verbeek. And just continually getting those shots off is going to be so helpful for Waterloo.
Marie Lavoie wins that one. Oh, not quite. We're going to reset. A quick trip back in time for the University of Concordia Stingers. They were on the championship bracket side last year. also played Saturday night and defeated the Canada West champion UBC Thunderbirds 3-1. It was their lowest scoring game of the tournament. So it is possible that we don't see some offensive onslaught. Either way, this team will look to pile it on. There's a shot, and a penalty is on the way, but McCarthy doing what she could to slide in. And that was because they had a 6-on-5, or they were trying to get going there. It was a delayed penalty. It's going to give the Waterloo Warriors a chance on the power play.
Mila Richard going off to the box for a hooking. Quite the player. I think she's sitting at about 5'11", 6 foot tall. She's got quite some height on her.
6'1", one of two 6'1" players, by the way, for Concordia. Megan Bureau-Gagnon is the other. Now Waterloo looking to stand tall here, get on the board. Tatum to Fennel Herford. Concordia will just clear it as quick. That's the thing, you're looking at a team at 95%, and they took a number of penalties throughout the season. They were 96 for 101 on the penalty kill. So it wasn't as though they were a low penalized team. They had practice, they played well shorthanded, and Yassimo Drapeau would like to score that way too. She's gonna come in. That effort stopped by Tatum James. Of course, any chance you can generate these short-handed opportunities, less time for the Warriors to set up and get going on the power play. Nearly halfway through, Herford with a nice backhand attempt. It skims by Verbeek. Pick it up now. Rate tries to get by. Boyer successful there now. Amelie Lucier. Lucier forced to the outside by Cole. Sarah Irwin. She sees Zoe Thibault just going side to side. Now Rate with speed in front. They shoot, and it's just wide. One of the best power play chances for Waterloo, but here's Lavoie shorthanded. She comes in. She is denied. Michaela Schnarr collected in her crease. Sandrine Veillette. Still a power play here for Waterloo. Final few seconds as Camille Richard gets ready to get out of the penalty box. And Concordia finds possession in the offensive zone. Richard to the bench. Fresh legs out on the ice. We're at even strength. Emmy Fecteau trying to work out of this Waterloo wall back behind the goal line. Bejan Cyr this time. Drapeau quick off the bench.
It wasn't picked up on camera, but Kira Rate went down, taking one of the referees with her and skated off a little timidly to the bench. So we'll see if she comes back in the lineup in this period.
Right now, board battle, that's getting whistled down. I mean, this kind of pace, another advantage for Concordia as they're able to sort of stall any offensive momentum for Waterloo.
They are really handling the tempo. They're deciding how it's going to go through the game, which is just so lovely. On the screen, you can see that collision where then it's off the camera now, but Rate went down, taking the referee with her.
Bernardin, the pass in front of Tatum, and Herford was right there at an open net to shoot in as well. Tatum will try again, try to find Mitchell on the near wall. Herford, Mitchell can't control it. It's a tough pass to take. They'll set up again. They are finding some moments here, the Waterloo Warriors. Liz Lenardin trying to find Leah Herford. Back around, Tatum James. Concordia defense formidable now. Lenardin takes a shot. It's just high. Catches the glass. Brings it near side. Fennel hoping to keep it in the zone. Now Aitchison. She'll set up. Fast through. Find some space in the middle here. Aitchison. She's forced to take the shot wide. A penalty on the way. It's going to go against Aitchison. Contact to the head as well. And that's going to give Concordia a massive chance here on the power play.
We've seen a pretty solid Waterloo penalty kills so far.
Yeah, Lindsay Aitchison was just trying to create some space, but
got that stick up and made the contact, and they've got to call it. It was right in front of the referee.
You have to be mindful of that. Very costly penalty, but right now, chance with the Stingers to add to their lead, and they'd love that. Even more security. I think once you've lived through what they went through in that final last year, being tied, getting the game taken away from them, 1.8 seconds left. There's a shot up high. You just want as much insurance as possible. Béjan Cyr back to Philbert. Drapeau to Fecteau. Takes a shot and it's saved by Michaela Schnarr.
Schnarr going to do her best to keep the pucks on that side of the goal line, much like Verbeek is going to do as well. Her team really wanting all those insurance goals. Stingers, of course, really wanting to get to that big dance tomorrow, so Verbeek's going to do the absolute best she can.
Michaela Schnarr from Waterloo, Ontario, 5th year, 5'4". She came through the regular season 9 wins, 9 losses for her team. Béjan Cyr with a shot, that one blocked. And that's what Waterloo's going to need to do.
Tons of block shots.
Philbert from the line. Takes a shot, takes the pass to Drapeau. They trade. Now to Béjan Cyr. Pass back to Fecteau and Drapeau. Great movement from the Stingers. Quick interception there.
Great patience by them as they move that puck around and really just take their time to set up the best lane.
Now the puck is in their end. 50 seconds left in this Stingers power play. And what's working, Rihanna, right now for Waterloo when it comes to their PK strategy?
Well, managing to keep Concordia to the outside has been really fantastic. They're not putting too many holes into the defense that way. So that's really good. Force those shots to the outside because Schnarr is going to stop them every single time.
Waterloo came through the regular season 93% on the penalty kill, 106 for 114. So again, another team that spent some time shorthanded. They're trying to get in close and a chance. Tatum James already has a shorthanded goal in this tournament. She got it on an empty net, but it was still shorthanded.
Still shorthanded.
And Lavoie coming through fast for Concordia. Around they go.
Tatum James, such a good 200-foot player, going back and forth, does so much for her team.
Now Lavoie. She takes a shot in the glove. Easy for Michaela Schnarr that time.
And again, you're seeing it. They're forcing them to shoot from the outside, which Schnarr is going to have eyes on all day. Her defense cleaning up those tall bodies around the net and giving her a lane to have eyes on those pucks.
Waterloo was 2 for 3 on the penalty kill in their quarterfinal against the St. FX X-Women. In fact, the only goal scored by St. FX in that quarterfinal was on the power play. Sandrine Veillette finding some support in front. It just hops behind this time. And Aitchison on the breakaway. She's got room. She takes the shot and it's saved. What a moment for Lindsay Aitchison to try and redeem herself, fresh out of the penalty box and on the move. Concordia knowing how close they came there to see their lead cut in half.
Beautiful breakaway, beautiful speed of her coming out, and great read on the play to pick up that puck and get a shot on Verbeek.
Sarah Irvin take her time. That pass likely not meant to go all the way down there, but effective for Waterloo as they get the change. Keep the pressure down low. Carly Orth, Rachel McIntyre pressing against her. Great body position along the board for both these teams. Battle stays alive. Waterloo takes a shot. On the outside, finds Fennel near wall this time. It's around Beijing Cyr. Now Drapeau. Trying to make some quick work to clear it. Emmy Fecteau will jump right to it. She takes a shot. It's saved by Schnarr. But Emmy Fecteau is just so fast and intentional with everything she does.
Great speed on her there, managed to pick up her own rebound, unfortunately lost it in the corner, but I mean, she had nobody down in that offensive end with her, so she's just doing whatever she can, gets all over the ice.
Just creating those chances, and of course, when you have the lead 2-0 right now, as the Stingers do, try to shoot all day on that, but Emmy Fecteau looking to add another goal with her team here. Gilbert. Back to Thibault, rather. Now working behind the net of Schnarr in front. Gendreau was so quick to get to it, and Caron, she's denied a chance. Thibault now weaving by the lines. The pass. Lucier. Oh, and Gendreau was hoping to feed that second chance through. Schnarr covers it up. There are some big-time opportunities, but Concordia maintains their 2-0 lead. And on the penalty kill and the power play in the second period, we'll be back with more. You're watching U Sports on CBC.
L'échange était incroyable.
Vous avez le pouvoir de provoquer le changement au sein de notre climat.
Less than 10 left in the second period. Concordia up 2-0 on Waterloo. First championship semifinal. On the semifinal Saturday, third game of the day. Concordia in the Waterloo zone. Stingers are the top seed coming into this one. Made it all the way to the final last year, finished with silver. I am Daniela Ponticelli alongside Rihanna Kaminsky inside Merlis Belsher Place, and the puck gets deflected up. Right now, the shots on goal also telling a story. So Stingers have the 2-0 lead. They're also leading in shots, 21-12.
And not only that, Warriors have 9 blocked shots. So you add that in, that's already 30 directed towards the net, not even counting all the ones that have gone wide or over top. So Concordia definitely have a bit of an edge here in this game.
Playing their game, their way, their style. Waterloo had some great defensive moments, certainly. Michaela Schnarr in net, their trusted goaltender, took them through the postseason. Now in front, loose puck. Courtney Rice was nearly on it. She scored that second goal all on her own for Concordia. Now in front, getting turned around. Lenardin was certainly hoping to just bat it in. The Stingers will go the other way. Courtney Rice's goal has been given an assist. That one by Rosalie Parent. For a while, it was sitting there unassisted. Veillette finds Gendreau. Now Courtney Rice looking to jump on the puck too. Waterloo fights in neutral ice here.
Waterloo needs some kind of a momentum shifter as we close in on the second half of this game. Of course, winner going to that gold medal final. The loser going to play for bronze.
Concordia working it out of the neutral zone. Both these teams having some great fan support in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Lots of yellow in the crowd on both sides. In the neutral zone, it'll be McCarthy trying to work through. Concordia is so quick to close up any potential lanes.
Waterloo managed to really just slowly build in their game the other night. They won 6-1, but maybe the case today. They've got to do something.
They were the top seed in that quarterfinal. In fact, there were 2 seeded upsets, and those came in yesterday's 2 quarterfinals, the lower seeds coming out with the win. Now Emmy Fecteau trying to get it out of her zone here. We have a bit more time as well. If you play in the gold medal game, that one is taking place 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific. That gives you a bit of time to rest and get ready for a national title attempt. Bernardin didn't quite catch the pass there.
Unfortunately, both teams managed to have quite a bit of rest as they both played on Thursday, so they had all day yesterday to just kind of scout the competition and rest themselves up for their game today.
Yeah, kind of the benefit of opening things up on day one. You do have less time to get your legs under you to kind of feel ready per se, but I always get the sense that teams just want to jump to it, right? Yep. As soon as you're in the place where you need to be, you've traveled all the way to get to nationals, you want to get to it.
Get any of that nervous energy out right on day one, and of course it worked out for both these teams as they are in this quarterfinal here in the championship bracket.
Neutral zone draw just outside Waterloo's zone goes their way, but they're forced to bring it back into their own end to make the adjustment. Now Herford, she takes a shot. It's just wide off the glass once again, but back behind the net with some pressure. Can't control it. That was Kiara Raitt, by the way, so she's back out on the ice.
Good to see.
Had some concern about that a little earlier, but Bureau Gagnon now just weaving her way through. She stopped short by Lindsay Aitchison, who had a great breakaway moment after taking a penalty. You got to jump on whatever chances you can get. They'll dump it down, go for the change. Jordan Verbeek in net for the Stingers. In the neutral zone now, Rosalie Perron, who has that assist on the second goal of the game. She's weaving through, looking for some space, creating it, but feeling that pressure now. The Warriors to stop any more space being taken back there in the high slot this time. Emily Lucier coming around. She's going to look for a chance, takes a shot. A piece of the stick by Schnarr. Now another chance, Boyer. Boyer has a Emmy Fecteau right in the leather. Quick save by Schnarr.
Again, seeing that Fecteau factor coming into play here. Good iteration.
There's just something about her. It's not just the goals that she's able to score, and she can certainly do that, no problem. She had 9 goals in the regular season, but it's more what she can do outside of that. She does great work as well in her community and won the Student Athlete Community Award this year. There's another chance in front. Drapeau was right there, sort of sees the open space from Schnarr, and they're going to try. Well, they're looking for a wraparound. Couldn't get in close. Boyer this time. Near wall. It's freed. Fecteau gets to it, and that's the Fecteau factor as well. Not only the ability to score, but to stop anyone else from doing the same. Boyer off her skate. McCarthy back. Now Pritchard. Bit of a collision on the ice. Bejan Cyr just trying to get back to it. There is a stick. It is Bejan Cyr's stick on the ice. Right now, Fecteau, loose puck in front, jumping to it, Lenardin, and it's saved by Jordan Verbeek. Great chance to jump on the chaos for Waterloo.
Beautiful save there. by Verbeek, and of course coming down Zoe Thibault, the goal scorer, right in behind her to make sure that nothing's getting poked through that 5-hole. That is some heads-up defending in there. Good, smart play.
Waterloo, though, now with a chance. This draw, right in the offensive zone. Haven't seen too many of these in the game so far. No clean winner on that. Race to below the goal line. Concordia quick to clear it out. Lucier carrying it over all the lines herself. Near side, pestered by Fennell. Fennell takes it away now. She's got room. She'll go outside. Centering feed to Lenardin, who's had some good looks. Herford as well. She looks for the pass. No, denied by Camille Richard instead. Gendreau to Lucier. Back to Gendreau. Lucier, and it's just wide behind the net. They'll go again, though. Getting the second chance at it, but Michaela Schnarr able to track it well.
Yeah, that was such fantastic 2-on-1 play by those two as they took their time coming up. Just a little bit of a funny bounce off the stick puts it behind the net, but a fantastic chance for Concordia. Beautiful, beautiful play.
Michaela Schnarr now with 23 saves over the other way. Verbeek 14. We approach the final 3 minutes of the second period. Championship semifinal, a chance to go to the gold if you win this one, or play for bronze. You are defeated. Now back behind the net, it's picked up off the wall this time. Leonie Filbert, so patient. Will feed backwards in the slot, catches bodies. Force to the outside, Bureau Gagnon. She gets tripped up, and it will cost Waterloo. Gotta watch the sticks.
Good time.
Waterloo is off to the penalty box again, and it's a big chance here. A timely one as well if Concordia can get on the board again. Just as things seem to be going the Warriors' way, and that's a tough one for Paige Rinn.
What you want to be doing, but nice little comment on the play that just happened is Concordia was playing it like a power play, the way they were getting that puck outside and cycling it around.
And now they're on the power play again. Fecteau to Filbert. Drapeau. I'll take it around. Be patient. Fecteau. It's a shot. Tries to the screens in front. Cuts the rebound. Thibault pushed off the puck that time by Cho. Jean Cyr looking for Zoe Thibault once again, but effective play by Trisha Cho. 5'5" defender. And Mississauga, Ontario now. Pritchard was short-handed with a great opportunity. Stripped by Drapeau, taken away by Gendreau. Another one, this time Thibault looking to go backhand for the shot. Just wants to get it up high over Schnarr. Bejan Cyr stopped there. Gendreau, this time, throws it on the pad of Michaela Schnarr. Boyer, Gendreau, plenty of minutes being played here by number 5, Boyer. Finds Lavoie this time. She'll take the shot. Trisha Cho gets on it. And Trisha Cho coming back from injury in the McCaw Cup final. This is just her third game played after that one, and
she's been such a big help for Waterloo. Just a great presence out there.
Yeah, one of the fifth years, right? So someone with plenty of U Sports experience. She's from the played with the Etobicoke Junior Dolphins. So what a big addition. It was a surprise debut, the media wrote, but probably not a surprise for the team, something that was likely cooking for a while. And it's always great to see your teammate finally get back to it. We've seen that as well with Brooklyn Stevely and the Huskies coming back after a cancer diagnosis in this tournament for the season, making her season debut here now. Drapeau to Fecteau. Also scored today, which was a big moment for the hosts, who will play in the consolation semifinal tomorrow morning. Final minute of play here in the second period. And it's still a power play for 10 more seconds. Concordia with the player advantage. It's short-handed. And a nice clear by Lindsay Aitchison.
Aitchison earlier came out of the box so hot, had that nice breakaway shot on net.
Now back to even strength. Yassimo Drapeau, she's got Justine Yell in the slot. It is deflected, and what a bounce that could have been. Veillette with the long shot down low. Fennel, she tries to clear it out. Paige Rinn looking to do the work, just hang on for 12 more seconds in the second period. Keep Concordia scoreless through this frame.
Concordia getting an interference penalty.
They've been trading back and forth here. Courtney Rice taking that one. She had a penalty earlier, made up for it by scoring the second goal for Concordia, but this is a big moment here, likely something that will be carried over to start the third period. Below 6.2 seconds. Waterloo would love to go in the locker room, splitting that lead in half. Camille Richard, she'll press and hold, and that'll do. The Stingers hang on to a 2-0 lead. As they enter the frame, they have piled on the shots on goal, 24 to 6. 26 to 14 rather. When we come back after the intermission, the Waterloo Warriors, well, they'll have the power play to start and a chance to regroup. We'll be back with more. You're watching U Sports on CBC.
It's that moment again, the one you dream of every night. La seule chose qui te préoccupe, c'est la gloire. Le cheminement de la réussite, of pushing yourself further than ever before. But the true glory is in the shadows. Les sacrifices que tu fais, quand toutes les chances sont contre toi. When you can't push one more second, chase the glory. Visez haut.
They don't do it for the likes or for the shares. They do it for the fun of it, for the thrill, for the camaraderie, for the memories. CBC Sports, just because they love it.
The exchange was awesome. Yeah.
You have the power to inspire and impact the climate.
Hey U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
Welcome back to U Sports on CBC. It's the second intermission. Concordia Stingers lead the Waterloo Warriors 2-0 through 2 frames. It's how they started the second period. So it was a bit of a scoreless win for the Warriors in a lot of ways. They caught themselves in some penalty trouble, but they will get a minute 54 left on a power play to start the third period. We'll get more to that later. Every year, U Sports presents a series of major honors. Here are the next nominees and winners.
The nominees for the Marion Hillard Award to the student who excels in hockey, academics, and community involvement are les candidats pour le prix Marion Hillard pour l'excellence dans le hockey, les études et l'engagement communautaire sont des sports universitaires de l'Atlantique from the AUS, Shaylin McFarlane, University of Prince Edward Island, Université de l'Île du Prince-Édouard. Du réseau du sport étudiant du Québec, from the RSEQ, Emmy Fecteau, Université Concordia University. Du sport universitaire de l'Ontario, from the OUA, Emily Baxter, Toronto Metropolitan University, Université métropolitaine de Toronto. Et de l'Association Ouest canadienne, from Canada West, Jenna Merck, University of Regina, Université de Regina. La lauréate du prix Marion Hillard pour l'engagement communautaire est the winner of the Marion Hillard Award for Community Service is Emmy Fecteau, Université Concordia University. The nominees for the Broderick Trophy as the U Sports Outstanding Women's Hockey Player of the Year are en nomination pour le trophée Broderick comme athlète de l'année U Sport en hockey féminin, des sports universitaires de l'Atlantique from the AUS, Lillian George, University of New Brunswick, Université de la Nouveau-Brunswick, du réseau du sport étudiant du Québec from the RSEQ, Gabrielle Santerre, Université Bishop's University, du sport universitaire de l'Ontario from the OUA, Katie Chomiak, Nipissing University, Université de Nipissing. Et de l'Association Ouest canadienne, from Canada West, Cameron Drever, University of Saskatchewan, Université de la Saskatchewan. La lauréate du trophée Broderick décerné à la joueuse de l'année en hockey féminin U-Sport est the winner of the Broderick Trophy as the U-Sports Player of the Year in women's hockey is Gabrielle Santerre, Université Bishop's University.
FNPA and Indigenous communities are working together to develop a cleaner energy workforce, which is crucial to achieving a net zero energy future by 2050. Meaningful Indigenous engagement and consultation are essential for this goal to be realized. The vision is to pursue energy sovereignty by expanding wind, solar, energy storage, and new nuclear technologies across Canada. Collaboration and collective efforts are necessary to decarbonize our economy, particularly in regions such as Alberta and Saskatchewan. Become a valued general or industry member and join us in this important work today. FNPA, the pathway to powerful opportunities.
We've got 50 years of winning behind us. That means a lot of winning numbers. Numbers like over 1,200 organizations funded and 12,000 groups supported. Winning numbers like 6 million given away annually in community grants. Winning numbers like 196 athletes sent to Olympic and Paralympic Games. And the winningest number of all, the $1.4 billion given back through sport, culture, and recreation. And we're just getting started.
Can you tell us your experience with online bullying?
When I was younger, the girls started to pick on me. I felt really alone because I just had no one to talk to.
We have a little surprise for you.
I've always been drawn to Narissa for her calm, cool energy.
She's kind, she's compassionate. I hope that one day I can be half the woman that Narissa is today.
That's really meaningful to me.
Your words have impact. Be kind online.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
Parce que le sport, c'est bien plus que des résultats.
C'est aussi des analyses et des dossiers qui nous plongent au cœur d'un univers complexe et en mutation.
C'est vraiment incroyable.
Suivez les actualités sportives sur radiocanada.ca et sur l'appli Info.
U-Sports on CBC, presented by les championnats U-Sport à Radio-Canada. Une présentation du gouvernement du Canada, the Government of Canada. Nike, just do it. Faites-le. Fox 40, celebrating more than a decade of the Fox 40 U-Sports Coach of the Year program. Fier partenaire des prix de l'entraîneur de l'année U-Sport. Veraburn, medical supply partner of varsity athletics since 1979. Partenaire du sport universitaire depuis 1979. Barron, exclusive supplier of U-Sports Championship rings. Le fournisseur exclusif des bagues des championnats U-Sport. By Connect Energy, proud presenting partner of this U-Sports Championship. Par Connect Énergie, fier partenaire de ce championnat U-Sport. And by GFL, proud title partner of the 2024 GFL U-Sports Women's Hockey Championship. Par GFL, fier partenaire en titre du championnat de hockey féminin U-Sport 2024.
Fans, if you picked up your Wendell Clark Smith and Muni tickets yet, the pod continues to grow. Get a ticket now from one of the sellers on the concourse.
Great looks both ways, great chances and opportunities, and some really nice looking saves. Jordan Verbeek with 14 saves so far for the leading Concordia Stingers 2-0 over the Waterloo Warriors. Over in net for Waterloo is Michaela Schnarr, and she has now made 24 saves through 40 minutes. So you can see shots on goal piling up, but so much of it too could be even worse when you consider the blocked shots. Waterloo has blocked 13 according to the official stats, and Concordia has blocked 6. So it has been a back and forth affair, but certainly still Concordia's game. They will start the third period though on a penalty kill. We'll see how Waterloo reacts to that opportunity, maybe jump out with the player advantage. I am Daniela Ponticelli alongside Rihanna Kaminsky. Talked about what's at stake. This is the first championship semifinal, the third game of the day. But this one determines who plays in the gold medal game, who goes to bronze. Rihanna.
And this is such a big game for both of them. Of course, Waterloo, it's their first time here. They're just looking to do something. They're gonna make their way into either the gold medal final or the bronze medal final, which is gonna be so fantastic. They are hosting next year, so having a medal around their neck this year is gonna make them feel all that much better when they have the chance to host next year. Of course, Concordia, really looking for some redemption, looking for that gold medal opportunity as well tomorrow. They are doing such a fantastic job. You know, you look at their shots, you look at their block shots, you add them together, they're getting close to 40 so far through 2 periods of play. They are so dominating. They're dictating the tempo and the tone of this game. And Waterloo has, you know, managed to kind of keep up with them. We are hoping they're doing a similar thing here in the third period that they did the other night, where they just really step it up. They scored 5 goals in the third period of the game on Thursday. And you know, there's the chance that they're able to do that and just continue to build on what they're already doing so far.
Concordia had one big goal getting into this tournament, and that was to get back to where they were last year, meaning the gold medal game. We talked about the unfortunate loss for Concordia and its fans, although because they were looking to defend their title. They wanted it back-to-back. This would be the 3rd straight final that they would be in. They are looking for a 4th title, and if they get that 4th title, they'll be tied with McGill, rather, for the most championships or 2nd most championships overall. University of Alberta is the #1 with the most overall in the history of this tournament at 8. But it's a big moment to even just get into that gold medal game. You know, you're coming home with some hardware. The bronze medal would be a massive moment as well for Waterloo. Everything that they're doing here is setting up history, making history. When it's your first appearance, you do it right now. They're undefeated at Nationals. There is one team, Rihanna, who is truly undefeated at Nationals. 4 games. You're going to scratch your head on how you get 4 games from Mount Royal University Cougars, because they played the very first day and won of the 2020 event, which was canceled day 2. And so they will forever have that, at least until they get back to this stage at some point. But they are the only undefeated team through 4 games at.
They're not even here this year.
No, the Canada West was a tight one, right? When your conference is hosting, there is no double berth. There isn't just, okay, you're a finalist, you automatically get to go. And that's why the Montreal Canadiens were so proud of what they were able to do last year. They're playing in the next semifinal. But they were able to come in, they were the host, but they had earned their spot. They were still made it to the final of the RSCQ. They fell to the Stingers, and the Stingers again are RSCQ champions. Meeting in the middle, Leah Herford doesn't win it clean for Waterloo, but the Stingers, they don't take anything for granted, by the way. When we sort of show praise for their dominance through a perfect regular season, they're truly humble. Their head coach, Julie Chu, saying, sure, we were perfect then, but we got to stay that way. We still got to get wins here to realize our goal. Now Lenardon playing it through. Remember, Waterloo on the power play. They score! Tatum James cuts the lead in half, and that's what Waterloo needed. To crack open. Who else but Tatum James?
Hat trick the other day in their win, making herself known on the score sheet today, getting that goal. What a beautiful play. You know, they were really easy to talk to in that dressing room, coming out on the power play. James just on the doorstep there. Loving this ABBA song.
I was going to say, and we get to hear Waterloo by ABBA. We heard it 5 times in that third period of the quarterfinal, but Tatum James knew what her assignment was and capitalized, and that's a big one to get past Jordan Verbeek. Now, Verbeek maybe not as tested, but has been completely dialed in since the opening face-off.
She is solid.
She didn't let one through. against the Huskies in their quarterfinal, so it had been a full 5 periods before Jordan Verbeek was able to allow a goal in this Nationals event. So now Waterloo is looking at this as just one more goal and we're all tied up. Concordia, quick to strike though, knows how to get to it. Tatum James also really strong at scoring, coming right out of the locker room. She opened scoring in that first game, just 27 seconds in.
Her goal is going to be assisted by Elizabeth Linarden and Leah Herford.
So there, Herford able to add to her tally. She's now got 2 assists in the tournament. We're looking to number 20 to do the work for Waterloo. She has all season. That could have been something in transition there for Justine Yell, just getting caught up. Leonie Philbert out of the air, down, Yell. That pass sent all the way back into the Warrior zone.
Of course, the other night, that first opening goal by Waterloo, Tatum James, comes 27 seconds into the first period, but that one came 29 seconds into the third period here, so
a little bit, something about getting the jump before half a minute in. Stingers fans are sitting around the broadcast booth. Now Bejan Sear getting around. Waterloo will just throw it on the crest of Verbeek. You don't want to get in a foot race because Justine Yell will get there first, but it's an icing no matter what.
Justine Yell was such a force the other day in Concordia's game as well. I think had 2 assists, if I'm correct, or just the 1.
It ended up being 1. She was credited with 2 throughout the entire game, was early player of the game, but there were multiple players on Concordia with 2 points, including Emily Lavoie and Emily Lucier. Yeah, watch for them. Justine Yell is a 3rd year. She's from Montreal, and she's studying finance. She's good with numbers. She would have figured out how to add that up, subtract it. I think no matter what, she's just focused on the number on the board right now. Concordia does have the lead, 2-1. It was 2-0 since the first period. Bejan Sear trying to dig it off the wall. Leah Herford. Schnarr plays it back.
Actually, it's gotten a little bit of a piece of that.
There's a bit of a discussion going on. Michaela Schnarr is from Waterloo, Ontario. That's also always special too, getting to actually play in your hometown. The only other Waterloo native on the team is Sarah Bestick. She got the game-winning goal, rather, actually, in that 6-1 win. When all was said and done, when the puck stopped flying for a little bit, Sarah Bestick took that honor in the quarterfinal. Now Fennell around the far wall, taking around Boyer. Big play by Herford. Now Aitchison. She slings it back. Boyer through the near side this time. Lavoie, quick. What a pass to herself off the boards. She flies in. It's stopped by Schnarr.
Seeing the tempo go up on both sides of the rink here. Of course, Waterloo get that goal. You can see that brings some heat underneath them. As well, Stingers not sitting back and just rolling over. They're still pushing, still pressuring. Looking to score some more goals for themselves.
Rosalie Perron in this face-off circle for Concordia. Trisha Cho finds some support far side. Now Madison Pritchard with speeches. Likely hoping to connect with Brooklyn Cole. Further down, Pritchard and Cole in black for Waterloo, trying to put pressure on Veillette. Veillette gets the pass out to Bureau Gagnon. Now with some speed and a chance, a shot in the glove. It bounces off of it, but out of the crease. Trisha Cho, she weaves around. Waterloo's going for a change, so Cho's on her own. Takes a bit of a shot. Helped there by Carly Orth. Now Andrea Murray. Orth looking for that centering feed. That Paige Rin down low in the slot. Leonie Philbert. Back pass to Bejan Cyr, and it's stopped by Schnarr.
Nice quick shot. Listen, you see quite a bit from Concordia. Wherever they are in that zone, they're just going to shoot it. Get that puck in on the net. Already at 29 shots on the game.
And it brings the face-off back into the Waterloo zone, and right now Concordia has the edge on face-off. Face-off wins 26-19. The Warriors able to clear that one out in the neutral zone. Fecteau. Pass back to Richard and Boyer. Up to Fecteau. That pass off of Bestick, actually. Or that shot, rather. Didn't go anywhere. Lavoie turned around. And Justiniel sends it back. Once again, Lavoie, she's going to set up high slot. Goes for the pass instead. It's sent around the end boards. Picked up by Sandrine Veillette. Bounced away. Schnarr was waiting for Herford for some support. Gets it via Herford.
Great defensive pressure by Waterloo throughout that play.
And Herford kind of sets something up to maybe get the feet back to center, but it is the Stingers taking it away this time. Bureau Gagnon will fling it towards the net. It goes wide. Tatum James. She got Waterloo on the board, and Lenardon just rims it around. They go for a quick change. Cole rushes to meet it down below. Pressure now by Aitchison. And in front, lots of slipping on the ice. Just around the goal line. Bureau Gagnon backhands it. And that will force the freeze. So we're seeing a little bit of smart play by Concordia to just bring the action back on the attack.
Back on the attack, definitely. Almost look they've slightly taken their foot off the gas a little bit. Waterloo really putting the pressure down.
The Warriors defending their zone well, able to win both of the last defensive zone draws. Coming quick with it now is McCarthy. She's facing pressure behind the net.
Puck was on the back of the net there, so rather than girls battle ladies battle it out, refs blow it down. This linesmen blow it down and just get an offensive zone face-off for the Waterloo Warriors.
Brooklyn Cole at the dot for the Waterloo Warriors. Emmy Fecteau wins it for Concordia. They race to it back below and looking for the wraparound. McCarthy. It's still alive. Fecteau just to push it to the outside. McCarthy keeps it in.
Fecteau's lost her glove, so she's grabbing one off the bench there so she can keep going.
Meanwhile, her team is pressuring Trisha Cho to back in her own end, and Drapeau weaving around. Bejan Cyr as well. Drapeau now trying to fend off two Waterloo players. Irwin. And in front, Thibault so quick to it. Justiniel. The short pass to Thibault. Tries to get it out. Veillette. Up high. Yell to Lucier. And Thibault carrying it into the slot. Batted out by Cho. Smart play by Rin to clear it out. Get the line change for Waterloo. But now Emily Lucier has room. She's going to cut in front. Backhand. It is stopped by Schnarr.
She tried to bat in her own rebound there. Great effort.
Just a rookie phenom for Concordia and a team that can score so well. She comes out as the top scorer. 18 goals in the regular season. 16 assists for 34 points. And Orth finds support down low. That is poked out. Coming in with Andrea Murray. Now Orth will try a different path. Pass back to Vestic. Got Madison Pritchard with her. Worth doing the work to stop that chance from Concordia. Rushing to it, Lavoie. Pushing Vestic off the puck. Now Gendreau, she's got room. She's gonna take a shot. It goes wide. Lucier scoops it up. They're gonna try another one through traffic that time. Stopped, short. Vestic looks to clear it. It's kept in from the point. Now Pritchard.
Beautiful hands on that play by Gendreau. Beautiful dangling, just no finish, unfortunately.
Tatum James back on the ice. Swift work by Jesse Fennell to push it back deep in the Concordia zone. Lucier flips it up. Aitchison collects it. It's the pass to Fennell. Trying to find Lauren Bell, or check that, Lenardon rather, number 11. And Brooklyn Cole, she was looking for support. This is the best sustained pressure we've seen from Waterloo. They're gonna go for it again. It gets batted back behind this time, Lenardon. Go far side, finds Aitchison this time. Carry it back below. The bounce is free. Lenardon to Fennell, and around we go again. There's a glove along the wall. And Emmy Fecteau tries to clear it out. They do get the line change though. And it works for Sandrine Veillette. Just trying to use the near wall to rim it out.
That's still Fecteau's glove sitting in the corner there. It's been a long time without a whistle.
Trisha Joe looking to meet the puck near wall. Thibault, Justine Yell. Quick work by Murray. Get it back to Waterloo. He's got Joe. The crowd is sensing what's happening. The time is winding down. We're nearing the halfway mark of the third period.
Incredibly exciting game here. Waterloo coming out, getting that goal to equalize it. Some fantastic chances, of course, as well by Concordia. Neither team letting up.
Another defensive zone draw win for Waterloo. As we approach the halfway mark of the third period, now Lavoie, she wants that 2-goal lead again, and it's off the glove of Schnarr that time. Plenty of support from Trisha Cho to get it into the near side. Gendreau, caught up by Herford. Herford, she's got Rin with her, and it's scooped up by Chloe Gendreau. And it's offside. There's the buzzer for the break. We'll be back with the final half in regulation. 2-1 lead for the Concordia Stingers, Waterloo Warriors in this championship semifinal. You're watching U Sports on CBC. Chase the glory.
In the heart of Saskatoon, where the winters are long, hockey is not just a sport, it's a way of life. Behind every team, there's a community that supports them. At Connect Energy, we're proud to be a Saskatoon-based company that powers local businesses with natural gas options to help them thrive. We're excited to sponsor the 2024 GFL U Sports Women's Hockey Championship. Join us in supporting local businesses and the future of hockey.
Inside Merlis Belsher Place. This is the 2024 Sports Women's Hockey Championship on CBC. Right now, the first semifinal. Concordia has had the lead since the first period, but now it was cut in half early on in the third. A goal by Waterloo's Tatum James. 9:20 left in regulation. A chance to get to the gold medal game. Lavoie has Gendreau with her. Goes for the cross-ice pass. That is stopped by Bestick. What a nifty block off the skates. You don't see that one every day. And they'll go trying to set up the rush the other way. Leah Herfert, their leading scorer, has got an assist on that Tatum goal. Gendreau, she was just looking for a feed to Lucier. Waterloo will collect it behind the net of Michaela Schnarr, who has now faced 32 shots. She has made 30 saves. Brooklyn Cole throws it on Verbeek. It gets turned aside. Battle now in the near corner. Philbert getting caught up on Cole. Concordia looking to add to that lead, a 2-1 lead. 2-1 game rather. And Emmy Fecteau near side, she'll go for the shot. It's deflected off the bodies in front. Dejan Cyr sends it back to Fecteau this time. Emmy Fecteau rims it around. Scooped up by Jessie Fennell.
Of course, a 2-1 lead, fantastic to have, but also so dangerous. It's so close.
Oh, and that one goes into ground. Thankfully, just not just an empty chair, but Concordia knows this so well, right? They were played so tight in that final last year against Mount Royal. They know that a 1-goal lead with just under 8 minutes left in a game where there's so much on the line, that other team is hungry enough they can come get it, despite the fact that Concordia is heavily out-shooting the Warriors right now, 33-16.
And a Warriors penalty on that play.
So we will get a Concordia power play and a big-time chance to restore a 2-goal lead. They go for the wraparound. Schnarr has it. It was a bit of a close call. It almost looked like Schnarr lost track, but she got it accounted for.
Still waiting on that call. It looks like Lindsay Atchison, 42 for the Warriors in the box.
It's likely a delay of game call for the flip up into the crowd.
That's the first one so far of the tournament.
Haven't seen one yet in this Nationals, but this could be a big opportunity for the Stingers. 2-goal lead felt very impressive. Lavoie winds up. What a quick play off the stick of Schnarr. She is absolutely locked in here for the Warriors. Gendreau, she plays it soft. Any sort of change just to create a little bit of a difference. The Warriors able to clear. It is 5-on-4 for Concordia. They've yet to score. They didn't score in the second period, haven't scored yet rather in the third. Fecteau to Thibault. They go around, find each other once again. Now far side, Fennell just batting at it. Drapeau now. She's got Dejan Cyr with her, and Thibault was winding up on the doorstep. What a takeaway. Here's a big chance. Brooklyn Cole, the captain, she's gonna race on the breakaway. And it is a tough one for Brooklyn Cole, who had some space. Plenty of collisions on the ice now. Concordia effective on the defense. Fecteau, it's poke checked out by Herfert. Herfert just following the puck down. Waterloo is shorthanded.
Again, they did get that shorthanded goal the other night, so great opportunity there for Cole. Unfortunately not able to capitalize on it.
Irwin providing some solid defense on Perron right in front. Bouncy puck. Perron tries to sneak it by. What a kick save by Schnarr. She read it off of her toe on that one.
Great effort by Concordia on that play, but Schnarr just there shutting them down.
That would have been such a sneaky goal for the Stingers. But a big one at that to restore their 2-goal lead. Now Aitchison, she'll do the work. She's out of the penalty box. coming through. Pushed up against the wall. McIntyre for Concordia was trying to get her stick on it. Now Joe, she gets slipped up. And Murray weaving through, looking for a lane. The drop pass to Fennell. Quick speed change, throws it on the net. It's still loose. It's cleared out by Concordia. Big time penalty kill for the Warriors as we approach the final 5 minutes in regulation. Waterloo still trailing the Stingers 2-1.
Like I said, that 2-1 lead is so dangerous. It's fantastic to have, but I would argue to say it could be one of the worst leads to have in hockey, especially with Concordia's history with a lead like that in such a pivotal game.
So we'll get our first time out of the game at a good time. Just going to say, when are we going to start seeing the empty net? There's always an interesting decision and a difficult, risky one at that. It can be when your teams have been so close back and forth. Shots on goal, though, completely belonging to Concordia right now, 34-17, and that just goes to show the work of Michaela Schnarr in net.
Our live score sheet here, too. 39 shots for Concordia in addition to those 16 block shots by Waterloo. You do the math on that, that's 55.
Know how to bring the pressure, but Waterloo knew who they were facing, the top seed in the tournament. Waterloo, the OUA champions, they worked and earned their way to this moment as well. Fennell looks for the feet in front. Oh, and that one was deceptive. Nearly looked like it touched the twine. And Herford gets caught up. Lenardon gets pressed up against the boards. Camille Richard just trying to poke at it. Waterloo will get back to it. Herford kept off the puck that time. Lavoie. She'll carry it out off the wall, weave through some bodies, do it herself, carry it over center ice. Now the blue line, looking for a pass. She has Lucier, catches the skate, shoot, and up high. It's stopped, and that one nearly rebounded as quickly back by Gendreau. Concordia is coming out with that energy and fire in which they've done it before. Herford flips it up, down low. Fayette looking to handle the puck. Time on the side of Concordia right now. Just under 4 minutes left in regulation. They've had the lead the entire time in this championship semifinal. Pritchard looking for Cole. Nearly cleared out. Trisha Cho from the near point. As Pritchard tries to go for a behind the back pass. Zoe Thibault sends it forward to Lucier, bit of a collision. Irwin gets to it.
As time starts ticking down, really going to be watching that Waterloo goalie. Just waiting. Not going to happen when you get an icing call like that, though. You know she's going to be coming to the bench at some point. Schnarr, it's just a matter of when. Still 3:15 left to go. And it is all on the line for both Waterloo and Concordia. Concordia, of course, wants to get another insurance goal just to really settle things for themselves, but Waterloo not going to let them take it easily.
Concordia had a tough test as well last year in the championship semifinal. It was a much lower scoring affair than some of their other games. And now a chance in the slot, it's up high. Bounced up, Drapeau. She's one to score on the power play. She tries to get her stick on it again. Pritchard. This penalty kill unit going to work. Or rather, not penalty kill unit. There comes a penalty though. Oh boy, did I just anticipate that somehow? However, it's going to be a power play for Waterloo as Camille Richard takes that penalty.
Of course, now might be the time that Waterloo looks to their goaltender. They've got that offensive face-off down there. 5-on-4.
on 4. No need to pull the goaltender yet. They're going to see what they can do with the player advantage. The bouncy puck goes that way. Tatum James was able to score that first goal for Waterloo on the power play. She's looking to do it again. She dives for it. It is under. The Concordia goaltender, Jordan Verbeek.
Melee meeting of the minds in front of the net there. Things, of course, getting fairly heated between these two teams. Everybody wants to go to that big dance tomorrow. Concordia looking for redemption. Waterloo, of course, looking for their first chance. It's their first time in this tournament. And can you imagine your first time being in a gold medal final?
That was a really big moment there. But yeah, you talked about that physical play. It's kind of what cost Camille Richard, though. That was a body check call that sent her to the penalty box, and we'll have another timeout here. Head coach of the Waterloo Warriors, Sean Regan, head coach of Concordia, Julie Chu, drawing up some options for her team. Team she has been at the helm with so many years, and just this year won U Sports Coach of the Year for her efforts in a 25-win, perfect, undefeated season. They want to close it out with a shot at the gold medal. Not a lot of pressure on your shoulders. When you win, people expect you to keep winning. Right now, they have the lead 2-1. It's a power play for Waterloo. And a swift win at the dot. They're setting up a shot in front. Tatum James nearly jumping on that second chance. Fennell. Walking it over to Herford. Back to Fennell. She plays back and forth here. Herford, one-timer. That one catches the body of Boyer. She's feeling that slap shot. My goodness, Herford will again and in front. Tatum James is hoping to tip it in with a redirect. It's loose and back down. We are now under 2 minutes in regulation. Just over 1 minute left in a Waterloo power play. They scored the last time. It was 5-on-4 for them. Herford pulls back, finds Fennell. Lenardin along the wall, battling for it.
Schnarr's got eyes on the bench.
But here comes Yassimo Drapeau, short-handed. She takes a shot, she scores! Concordia gets back the 2-goal lead off a short-handed effort by Yassimo Drapeau.
Goal so late here in the third period. Of course, Waterloo still on the power play. I'm sure Schnarr is still going to be looking towards the bench to help her team out. We still have 1:20 left to play, Danielle.
Concordia, 3-1 lead right now. It was a 3-1 win for them over UBC in the championship semifinal last year that got them to the gold medal game, and the time is winding down. Still 20 seconds left on a Waterloo power play, and Tatum James is going to try to bring it up close and get going. There goes Michaela Schnarr. It's an empty net situation for Waterloo, but it is 6-on-4, and if they're going to try to get back within a reach, they're going to need to do it now. Zoe Thibault nearly staying out. Now Camille Richard, and there it goes, saucered down. Won't touch the twine, but it will stop that effort.
You can see kind of the wind gone from the sails of the Waterloo team. Starting to get a little bit emotional for them. It's tough to see. It's tough to see.
The Stingers, they had a mission, and right now, 29.9 seconds separates them from seeing it through, getting back into the championship final. Waterloo. Passing back and forth, trying to create some action. It is 6-on-5 right now. Empty net. Fennel just trying to regain some control, keep it out of Lavoie's stick. Fennel does just that. Brilliant stick handling, tries to get the shot off. Tatum James there to provide support. Camille Richard on their stick as the buzzer goes, and Concordia will play for gold. The #1 seed sees it through perfect through 2 games. And yes, there was a battle for it. Lead cut in half, but then regained. It's a 3-1 finish over the OUA champion Waterloo Warriors.
Of course, so sad for those Warriors. They come in here for the first time, and they did have a fantastic game out there today, but you know, fortunately for them, they still have the chance to play for bronze. They still could go home with a medal around their neck this weekend.
The game-winning goal will go to Courtney Rice, assisted by Rosalie Perron. That was the second goal of the game, and Concordia had that 2-0 lead all the way into the 3rd period. And then Tatum James, she's been tremendous. That was her 4th point of the tournament through 2 games. Her 4th goal. Check that, make that 5 points. Her 4th goal, and she was helped by Elizabeth Lenardin and Leah Herford, doing what they can for the Warriors. Their first ever national appearance, and they'll still play for a medal. They'll be in the bronze medal game. The puck drops for that bronze medal game, noon Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. Gold medal game starts 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. They will play the opponents setting up in the next game, either the RSEQ finalist Montreal Carabin or the OUA finalist Toronto Varsity Blues. So we could see rematches of conference title games, or we could see an RSEQ OUA battle in both the bronze and the gold medal games. Right now we're going to set up for some players of the game. The crowds here are so happy, both very proud, of course. The Warriors section across from the broadcast booth, and just below us, very loud, very proud Concordia Stinger fans.
Player of the game sticks with that beautiful artwork.
Made by local artist Audrey Armstrong and Soul Spirit Creations.
It's been so wonderful to see the gifts that are given, all with Indigenous inspiration.
Et maintenant, la présentation des joueurs de
reconciliation.
Today's players of the game are from the Waterloo Warriors, number 32, Michaela.
Deservedly so, Schnarr gets herself player of the game for Waterloo. She had such a fantastic job. 40 shots on net. And of course, you add in those 17 block shots as well.
She was facing pressure throughout, and to stave off 38, or to make rather 38 saves. She did everything she could against a powerhouse team. So is the Nike player of the game for Concordia, the captain.
Factor.
Her leadership has been instrumental, and she was part of a lot of efforts to just stop Waterloo from gaining momentum as well. Every time the Warriors kind of started to get going, Fecto would find a way into that. As mentioned, Concordia will play for a national title. They're looking for their 4th, this is their 3rd straight dance in the gold medal game. They will face either Montreal Carabin or the Toronto Varsity Blues. On behalf of Brianna Kaminsky, our fantastic Saskatoon crew, I am Daniela Ponticelli. A 3-1 finish for Concordia. You're watching U Sports on CBC.
U Sports on CBC, presented by les championnats U Sport à Radio-Canada. Une présentation du gouvernement du Canada, the Government of Canada. Nike, just do it. Faites-le. Fox 40, celebrating more than a decade of the Fox 40 U Sports Coach of the Year program. Fier partenaire des prix de l'entraîneur de l'année U Sport. Veraburn, medical supply partner of varsity athletics since 1979. Partenaire du sport universitaire depuis 1979. Varin, exclusive supplier of U Sports Championship rings. Le fournisseur exclusif des bagues des championnats U Sport. By Connect Energy, proud presenting partner of this U Sports Championship. Par Connect Energy, fier partenaire de ce championnat U Sport. And by GFL, proud title partner of the 2024 GFL U Sports Women's Hockey Championship. Par GFL, fier partenaire en titre du championnat de hockey féminin U Sport 2024.